Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this lovely 2019 Infiniti Q50 Essential all-wheel drive that we have for sale. It's a clean Carfax vehicle in beautiful shape inside and out, serviced by our Infiniti certified techs. Who better to buy a pre-owned Infiniti from than a new Infiniti retailer like us? Our techs work on these vehicles on a daily basis and are very familiar with them. This particular one is very nicely equipped with features. It's kind of the mid-range trim level. It's not a base one, it's not loaded. This is called the Essential all-wheel drive. The Essential comes with lots of standard equipment, like a nice leather interior. We also have some additional options on this one. We have the Pro Assist package. That was $550. That gives you backup collision intervention, distance control assist, intelligent cruise control, and rear cross traffic alert. Then we have the Premium Heat Pack. That was $1,200, giving you heated front seats, memory driver's seat for the mirrors and steering wheel, outside mirrors with reverse tilt-on function, power, tilt and telescoping steering wheel, and heated steering wheel. Then we have illuminated kick plates, $465. This beautiful shade of majestic white was a $500 premium color. And the cargo package was $285, giving you a reversible cargo mat, cargo locks, and console net cargo net storage. So we have original MSRP of $49,330. As I mentioned, this has a beautiful leather interior. The Essential also comes standard with a big panoramic roof. You have a power sunshade to dim things down if it gets too bright, and it does open as well. Automatic dimming mirror with universal garage door opener. We have two screens. You have a top screen is for navigation and parking camera. This has a 360-degree around view camera. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. We'll also have a drive mode selector. You can access it here, or you can also access it here. That'll make changes to the engine and transmission. You can make changes to steering effort. Active trace control will brake individual wheels to help the vehicle rotate better through corners. You can shut that system on or off. Active engine braking gives you more aggressive engine braking. So basically when you take your foot off the gas, the vehicle will slow down a little bit more aggressively than normal. You can shut that system on or off. Nice power adjustable steering wheel. This one has 30,895 miles at the time of making this video. We also have a blind spot warning. Really nice color combination. The QX50 is kind of competes in one of the most hotly contested segments in luxury vehicles, a compact crossover. Crossover SUVs are pretty much the rage right now in the US. It's the most popular segment of vehicles, and of course the luxury end, of course, too. A crossover SUV is built like a car using unibody architecture rather than truck-based body and frame, and they have become increasingly popular over the years. So much so that some manufacturers are pretty much getting out of the car business in general, like, you know, Ford, I think only has the Mustang. I think that's it, yeah, and not the Mustang Mach-E, but just the regular Mustang. That's the only car they make. And then Chevy, I think they have the Camaro and they have the Corvette, and those are the only cars they make. Everything else is, you know, trucks and SUVs. That's what the American people want. Even though this is a compact, interior space is not too bad. I'm 6'2". I have plenty of space back here. The second row seats, they also recline, and they slide back and forth for really nice rear seat comfort. We also have rear climate control, so this has 3-zone climate control, 2 in the front, 1 zone in the back. And 2019 is a great year for the QX50 because it got a complete ground-up redesign. 2017 was the last year of the old body style QX50. They skipped 2018 and they went right to 19 with a new one. And size, space, features, it's pretty much superior to the old QX50 in almost every way. The QX50 comes standard with front-wheel drive. Intelligent all-wheel drive is optional. Of course, this one has intelligent all-wheel drive. The reason why it's intelligent is because when all-wheel drive is not needed, it will be 100% front-wheel drive, and it'll send power to the rear wheels as needed in low traction situations. Beautiful styling on the QX50, especially in the front end, similar to the styling we see in our beautiful Q60 and Q50 coupe and sedan. Infiniti goes to great lengths to make their vehicles look good. Infiniti is a very stylistic brand. Their chief designer is very highly regarded in the design world. and you can see lots of creases and curves in the QX50. And when you're dealing with crossover SUVs, it's like a giant jelly bean or egg on wheels, so it's not always easy to make these cars look good versus like, you know, a sleek, you know, coupe or sedan. It's a little bit easier, but Infiniti did a great job. You'll also notice like a clamshell design on the hood. So the body lines where the hood meets the fender, it flows right into the body lines. A lot of times you'll see that crease or line where the hood meets the fender, like right here. So even things like that just goes to show you how thought out they were in designing the QX50 and making, you know, everything flow together and make a very beautiful looking automobile. And I think they definitely achieved that goal. For a power plant, we have a variable compression turbocharged engine. In fact, this is brand new technology from Infiniti. They were working on this engine for 20 years. We've had these variable compressions now, so this is a 2019, but we started getting these QX50s in 2018, and now it's 2021. So it is a brand new engine, but we've seen these things with 40, 50,000 miles on them. So far, they've been very reliable engines. I haven't seen any major issues with them. They've done some software updates and things like that, but great engine, and it's a variable compression. Infiniti has the first production variable compression engine. They've been working 20 years in this technology, so they can mechanically change the compression ratio on the fly. For instance, you might be cruising around on back roads, you might be cruising on the highway, you don't need full power. Well, the car can tell, so it will very quickly change that compression ratio to a 14:1 compression ratio, which will give you maximum fuel efficiency. But let's say you're mashing on the gas, you have the drive mode selector in sport mode. Well, the QX50 can tell you want more power, so it will very quickly change that compression ratio to an 8:1 compression ratio, which will give you maximum output, which is 268 horsepower and about 280 pound-feet of torque. In fact, this engine makes more torque than the big V6 it replaces, even though it's a small 2-liter turbo. It's also one of the most fuel efficient vehicles in its class, so you have excellent power and you have excellent fuel efficiency. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon, and have a wonderful day.